Get down. Happy holidays, folks. It's my holiday edition of the Funk Show. I'm in this Christmas spirit, so why not do a little Star Wars Christmas hat, of course. Shout out to Brian Chichester, who probably saw it already, which I have not. Oh man, I'm dying. Oh, let me just mute that for a second. Anyways, guys, happy holidays. I'm gonna turn this off because this is just gonna bother me the whole time. Like there's like 50 different settings. $5. Okay. Let's put them over here. Actually, I'll just leave. I'll put them back on. Nice to look at. Anyways, last stuff to talk about. The Yankees signed Gerrit Cole last week, which was awesome. I was very thrilled. I think they gave him a little bit too much, but you know, I think that I think he's gonna help. He's gonna help us. Is he gonna with the money? I'm hoping he pays off. If he gets us a couple championships, great. It's a great signing. But you never know with these guys. Gerrit Cole went from being a mediocre pitcher and then became awesome. So as long as he can stay awesome, I'm happy. He gets a couple championships, it'll be a good signing. But we'll see what happens in the long run. Otherwise, not really much going on. Just a few, Strasburg signed, which we talked about last week. But no one that I really care about in general. Like, no, I don't think anyone else is coming in. I think the Yankees are done. If they do, they're gonna sign maybe the guy on the left-handed batting, because now that Didi's gone, you have one left-handed bat in the lineup, and that's Brett Gardner right now. That's it. Everyone's righty. You got to get some left-handed power in that lineup. I don't care who it is. You got to get a left-handed first baseman. I wish Greg Bird would have worked out because he's left-handed, but he's always constantly hurt. So I like Luke Voit, but he's a big boy. He gets hurt a lot. So I think they might DH him a little bit more. You're putting Mayhew at second. Glaber's going to short. Gio's playing third. Probably Luke Voit at first. Is it the most strongest defensive infield? It's not terrible, but it's not great. Just first base otherwise. I think that the Yankees will definitely. They're going to get. I think they're trying to get Heat or whatever. He's decent, so and I think he'll help the bullpen because I don't think they're signing Betances. I think they're going to give. He's been hurt a lot. I don't know if they want to sign. They got to save some money to sign. The rookie kids whose contracts are up. Judge, Sanchez, like they're still playing on rookie contracts. This is the last year of that shit. So, can I get a shout out for my cat Rags? He is 15 today. Shout out, happy birthday, Rags! Oh man, 15 years old. Some cats live really long and some don't. The oldest cat I knew was my uncle's cat Rocky. We had a cat Rocky also years later. His cat Rocky lived to be 22 years old. I was like, damn, man! Like some animals have some really long lives, like, and some don't. But which I think is sad. But what are you gonna do? Yankees, yeah. So I think they gotta get a left-handed bat, and why not go for first base? They could get. I don't like Giancarlo Stanton playing the outfield all the time. I really don't. That's going to be an issue. So they're going to have to swap him out. Is Clint Frazier going to play? He should, but I don't know. I think he should, and like Giancarlo DH, just because I don't trust him in the outfield. He's a decent outfielder, but he's not good. Judge is way better. Brett Gardner's way better. Hicks is way better. But Hicks is going to be out because he had the Tommy John surgery. So another guy who's constantly hurt that we gave too much money to, honestly. Can I get a shout out for a forgotten hamster? Cunty? I don't know. I hope that's not his name, dude. Is it really? Can I get a shout out for my forgotten hamster, Cunty? Shout out to Cunty. Rest in peace. A lot of dead animals, man. I hate hearing people lose pets. It's like almost as worse when they lose actually a human being, but it sucks. Anywho, shout out to my niece Haley. Her hamster died. Una. I forgot. I think it's Luna. Passed away the other day. I felt bad. I was like, oh man. Kunti. It has an H in there, man. It threw me off. I don't know. I don't know, dude. It looked like Kunti. I don't know. I don't enunciate, man. What else was I saying? So my one buddy, who's a diehard Knick fan. Like he's a way bigger Knick fan than I. Like I'm a big Knick fan, but they've just been so bad. Like I can't even like tolerate them. Like they got their ass kicked last night by the Bucks, which I knew was going to happen. Me and my buddy Breezy, shout out to him. Anyone want to call in? Call in now. Breezy especially because he was on last week and I got a good response. A lot of people liked him. So Breezy, shoot me if you're watching, give me a call. We'll talk some wrestling and some football and stuff. But and the Knicks because he freaking drives me. We both go. He's like, oh yeah, I think the Knicks will lose by 27 tonight. They throw up a random score or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I'm saying it's always 15 points or more. Like no one guesses under. It's like because half the time we're right. He's been off 3 times maybe. He's been off like maybe a few points here and there in his last few. I'm telling you, I'm like Jimmy, you got to freaking play some money on these things you're shouting out here. We make some extra coin during the holidays. I started my new job. First week went really well. This week is definitely I'm going out into the area where I'm actually going to be delivering. So I'm really liking the place. The trainer guy's really cool. It's a good company, so I'm really happy with this job that I got it now, especially right before the holidays. It was like perfect timing. It was definitely needed because the other job was paying me nothing. It was paying me peanuts for what I was doing. So God bless this new job. I'm not going to mention because I'm going to get in trouble, but it's a good company. They're based out of Middletown, but they're moving to the next town over. Delivery driver. We deliver medical supplies, Jay. But it's a good company. It's very good. They've been around for a while, and it's like MedTrans has just started up a little more, but they're trying to get bigger places of operation. So they're looking for they have one in Atlanta I'm sorry, I say Atlanta. I know there's one in Maryland, and there's another one in I think Connecticut. I want to say. I'm not sure. There's a bunch of them, but they're very far apart. Like there's not a lot. Like there's I don't know. Better loot, I hope. Yes, definitely, and benefits is way better than the last job, dude. Way better, and it's definitely a lot less to worry about now because the other job is like consumer healthcare, medical devices business. Yeah, it's where we're delivering like just medical products, supplies like bedpans, surgical kits. They have a very wide variety of stuff. Like the warehouse is enormous that I'm in. It's like, and they're getting and there's gonna be a bigger one that they're building, but they're moving into probably in 2021. At least that's what they told me when I started working there. I'm like, I don't care. It's still the same county. It's still the same. It's in Montgomery, so it's not too far from me. So as long as it's not moving super far away, I'm good. It's only 25 minutes away, so less than that. So it's a good commute. The money's good, and the hours I'm going to adjust. I got to get pretty early, 3, 4. So start like 3. Sometimes the whole week I started at 3:30, and then I'm probably starting 4 tomorrow. So, but the job's good. I got to get used to just driving in the city again, which has been a while. But once I get to know where I'm going and my stops, I'm like, it's just once you get into a decent routine or know where you're going and know where shit is, especially in the Bronx and stuff. It's not too bad. I've driven it before. It's been a while, but like I pretty much the same roads. Some are updated. There's some other. They've done a lot of different stuff. Just driving around with the guy last week. Johnny Wynn, where have you been, brother? Happy holidays, man. But yeah. So the new job is going well. Second week, I'm starting tomorrow. So it's my second week tomorrow. So. Going into the holidays, get Christmas off, which is awesome. Unfortunately, just one day though, which sucks. I wish Christmas fell on a Friday this week. Would have been fucking awesome, but what are you gonna do? Dude, you definitely gained weight. I see it in your face, dude. I actually haven't gained weight. I really haven't. Happy holidays, you too, buddy. I've actually lost, not a lot, but I've lost more than I thought since I started this other job. I've done some running my treadmill here, so. Like I said, I've not lost a lot, but maybe 4, 5, no more than 5 pounds. I'd say I've lost, but that's not a lot. To me, that's okay for now. Like I definitely want to lose a little bit more, but I've slowly seen it come off, but not in like huge chunks. It's coming off like 3 pounds here, then maybe maybe a week or so later, a couple pounds here. Like it's not all coming off like fast as I want, but I got to do more different things. But this other job's gonna keep me moving, so that's gonna help too. What else was I gonna talk about? Yeah, the Knicks still suck. They got their ass kicked last night. It was a joke. The Bucks destroyed them. The Giant game last week. Eli probably playing his last game as a Giant against the Dolphins. Eli played well. He didn't play great. He had 3 interceptions, but he had 2 great touchdowns. And he got a nice ovation, man. The crowd at MetLife, knowing this is because Daniel Jones is playing today, from what I've been told. He's definitely finishing out the season. So that for Eli was kind of nice that he got a win going out, and got a nice ovation, the crowd gave him a nice ovation, and all his teammates and coaches and stuff were showing him love. So I'm gonna miss him. I shed a little bit of a tear for Eli because he's he's probably the greatest Giant quarterback. At least there's a lot in the past that I've never seen play, but in the years that I've seen football and seen the Giants play, Phil Simms was good. Being hurt a little bit kind of hurt him now and then, but he still was a good quarterback. He won us a Super Bowl. But, the year that he got hurt, whatever, and was out the rest of the year, and what's his face? Who was the backup? Oh, my God, the backup. Who was the backup that helped win the Super Bowl for the Giants that year? Oh, my God, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank. I know this like I used to know like this. Oh, my God. He's got the mustache. I can't remember. Anyways, but I didn't get any emails today. I don't know, guys. It's nice if I can get some. What was I going to say? Or anyone want to call in or just ask questions on here? I had some questions last year that were asked. Make the show a little longer from Facebook. So, guys, ask questions whenever you want. Hostetler, that's it. I knew it was an H, but I couldn't. Jeff Hostetler, that's it. I was thinking I was picturing his face, but I just couldn't. His name was, I don't know. I knew it was an H. I just couldn't remember if it was Haas something. I was like Hostetler or Hoff. I thought it was Hofflitzer or something. Anyways, so it was nice to see Eli go out on top. Getting a win. They beat finally 3-11. We got to get a good draft pick. That's all I care about. We win today, whatever. I know as long as we get one of the top 3-4 picks, I'm good for the Giants. We'll see what happens with that. WWE, NXT, and AEW. I called Jerry. I'm at the gym. Don't worry about it, bro. I know what it's like. I've been watching, and everyone's been debating down 50 pounds since August. Nice, bro. Congratulations. I know Jay's doing the boxing. He's getting in really good shape, man. It's awesome. Congratulations. That's really good. WWE, NXT, AEW. They've been really... The rate of NXT's been beating AEW the last I think the 2 of the last 3 weeks. AEW's been okay. I really haven't been. It's kind of WWE 2 to me, with just a few newer faces. That's it. It's having Moxley / Ambrose and Jericho over there definitely helps them, no doubt. Their power, they're big stars. They've done a lot. They're former champions, so that helps them. Best masturbatory experience you've had since 2011. Dude, come on, that's disgusting. I don't want to talk about that shit. I've had many. Not just one. But anyways. So I thought the main event, first of all, the main event was the women's NXT Championship match, which I thought was smart. Because the Finn Balor, Adam Cole match started the night, which I thought was fine. It was good. It was a great match, no doubt. Johnny Gargano coming out, spoiler if you haven't seen it, distracting Finn, and Cole picks up the win. Kind of what I thought. I wasn't sure if he was going to come out maybe at the end, during the beginning of the match. I didn't know. I think he was going to come out actually during the match. So, but he was definitely coming out. It was just a matter of when. So NXT kind of does that a little bit too much to an extent. They got to kind of not phase it out, but do it a little more sporadically. Not like Gargano was coming back eventually. It was just a matter when they were going to do it. So, but this would be the best time because the injury he suffered by Finn a few weeks ago wasn't that bad, I guess, and it's just part of the show. SmackDown was terrible last night. Ever use oils? My cousin turned me onto the benefits of masturbating and with hypoallergenic patchouli oils. I stay away from just oils. Don't need it. I haven't used hand lotion or anything I don't think I ever have. Maybe once. That was when I was a kid. But I thought Raw was. Rollins with the AOP, kind of okay. They're starting a little faction. That's okay. I'm cool with that. But I just don't think Brock not being on the Raw hurts. No, you're talking about the United States Championship, and no one really's, you know, Rey Mysterio's United States Champion. They gotta give it back to AJ or give it to somebody else. Give it to Ricochet. Like, you gotta mix it up because keeping it on Ray, I'm just giving him his last run around, I think. So just let him have the championship for a little while, I think, because he's not going to hold it for much longer. Because I don't think he's going to. But I love Rey Mysterio, but they got to give that to a younger guy to hold that belt, just to keep more prestige to it. And I love Ray, he's been multiple time champions and everything. So, but I just think they got to not try to give it to a guy who's still he still gets cheers. Don't get me wrong, but I just think that he's he's just getting old. He just needs to pass the reins down. But he's definitely still got it. I'm not taking anything away from him, but I just think they need to give it to someone else, bigger face, to more draw attention to it, because he's definitely retiring. So it's just a matter of time. Brock not being on the show, dude. There's nothing to what else is there to talk about? Without with the heavyweight championship on the show, they just flopped. Now the Universal Championship is going to be on every week, but he thinks Raw is his moneymaker. Both aren't your moneymakers because you're completely screwing up what you do with the championships. The Universal Championship should have stayed on Raw, because no one cares about it. So you actually give that to Brock, because then no one's really going to care, and everyone's just going to watch SmackDown if you have the WWE Championship on SmackDown. But now you switched it, and it's going to be stupid. The way I see it is if I have two ends, this is John Wynn. One for the penis with oil, and when I'm thinner, I can get the other hand also oiled up to poke around the back, usually while watching G-Funk. Dude, that's gross, man. Really? That's kind of telling a little bit too much, my friend. A little bit too much, Johnny. I'm not even that good looking, bro. Honestly, I'm not. This hat's actually making me hot, though. Ugh. It's definitely a little hotter, that. And I thought I turned the heat off. Anyways. Yeah, so NXT I thought was better. That match, the Balor Cole match was awesome. The ending was kind of what I was going to expect, but they're going to have Gargano Balor feud, which is going to be good because they guys are really. I think they're going to put on an excellent match. What was the other thing? Oh, and then the women's NXT match, Shayna Baszler, who was the longest reigning champion, against Rhea Ripley. Match was really, really good. And Rhea Ripley won, which I was happy about. Shayna Baszler held the belt for so long, and it was just a matter of time. Rhea Ripley's got a really good cult following. She's known all over England and shit. So, and the NXT crowd loves her, and I think she's really good. She's going to do some big stuff, I think, in NXT, and eventually go to the main roster if they want to even move her, because NXT right now is killing it with the roster they have. So, I don't think they're sending anybody to any of the shows. Like, I'm pretty much sure now it's like individual, because NXT's getting all the ratings, and SmackDown and Raw are not. And Raw had another bad rating week. SmackDown, I'm pretty sure, wasn't. The whole. Next week is the what is it? The triple threat match to who goes against was it for the championship, or is who's going to find out who's going to face each other? The triple threat match for next week determines who fights Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania for the Universal Championship. I gotta see who it was. Hold on. I thought I had this pulled up before, but I think I actually went back in, and shit. Man, I had it all pulled up. Why did I was just supposed to click this full swipe over, and it was supposed to be there. Okay, let's see something. Friday. What the heck is this, man? Oh, here we go. What? This is from last year. I want this coming December. Ah. Okay, here we go. Let's see what the matches are. Oh, here we go. No, that's. Is there another pay per view? I don't even know. Anyways, I just think that both SmackDown and Raw have been very poorly done. They're not putting the right guys with the right people. The matches have been good. It's just a matter of, you know, I think that, sorry about that, so make sure the signal wasn't. Okay, I'm good. You burp can't name the Giants quarterback that won the Super Bowl and spend the show looking for stuff on your phone yet you won't tell us one sexy story. All right, thoughts on shopping nowadays? Mrs. DeMoss online. Yeah, I do a lot of stuff online. It's more convenient, especially when you're working and you have no time. Like if you work a 9 to 5 job or whatever, or whatever just kind of job you work, it's hard to get to the fucking mall and the other stores to do Christmas shopping. Online's the best thing. We've got tons of shit delivered already, so I'm not complaining. I'm done already because of it. So actually, I'm just waiting on two presents for my nephews, and that's it. I'm done. I'm done shopping. So, otherwise, I think online shopping is great. Just because, like I said, I don't get and even when you're done from work, you're tired. You don't fucking go. You don't go to the store after. It's like that's why I did have my Christmas shopping last week when I was off before I started this job. So I had the extra day between. So I got all my Christmas shopping pretty much done in one day. I went out just the other day and got yesterday. I'm sorry, yesterday, just to get a couple last minute things. We went out Christmas shopping before we took out my wife for her birthday. Got to run partners here. Talk soon. Merry Christmas. You too, Jay. Have a good one, buddy. But anyone else want to ask questions or call in 845-825-1227. Star Wars. I haven't seen it yet. So if anyone spoils it for me, I'm going to break your neck. Because everyone's saying no one told me anything. Ever sent any girls on Twitter those Amazon gift cards? No, dude. No, because that's a scam. Or would I ever? I'm married, so I wouldn't do that shit. I don't got fucking money. I'm looking if I can afford my wife. I'm gonna be giving fucking money to strange women that I don't know. We're gonna send me a picture of them naked. I can just go on the freaking internet and look for the porn for free. Sorry, don't need that. I don't need that money away. NFL picks. My record this year is pretty effing good. I'm 122-79. Remind you folks, that's not with the spread. No points. It's just straight up wins losses. So I don't want anyone freaking saying, "Oh, well, I bet this and you said that." No, it says no spreads, no point. I just straight up wins and losses. That's what I pick wins. Last week I went. I was 11-4 last week. I had a lot of good wins. Week 16. Okay, where am I? Oh, here they are. Week 16 picks. First matchup: Steelers at the Jets. The Jets are playing okay. The Steelers definitely need a win. I'm taking the Jets at home. They're playing a little bit better. I don't think that the Steelers' offense is gonna. They're just not as good. I don't think with Hodges. So we'll see. I think Darnold can do some work with the weapons he has as long as the offensive line holds up against the pass rush of Pittsburgh, and I think the Jets can pull this one out. Saints at the Titans. Depends if Drew Brees starts, which I think he's gonna. So I'm picking the Saints. The Titans they're fighting for their lives, but I think Tannehill's little magical run's kind of like fading a little bit here. So Panthers at the Colts. Panthers haven't been doing well. The Colts have been playing a little bit better. I'm gonna take the Colts at home. Bengals at the Dolphins. Fitzmagic is pretty good still, so I could see. Granted, he didn't do well against the Giants last week, but Bengals defense is definitely crushed. So I think taking the Dolphins at home over the Bengals. Ravens at the Browns. Like I said, depends on if they're going to start the quarterback, which I should give them a rest. Honestly, they're 12-2. I think they clinched already. The Ravens are good, man. I'm taking the Ravens over the Browns. Jaguars at the Falcons. Falcons always play good at home, and the Jags suck. Taking the Falcons. Giants at the Redskins. Redskins suck. They're both at 3-11. It's a battle of the sucky NFC East bottom. Who's going to be the suckiest? I think the Giants are going to pull it out. Danny Dimes going to come back, say, "Hey, thanks for the memories, Eli, but it's my turn." He's going to freaking have a game. Giants over the Redskins. Lions at the Broncos. Lions are playing a bit better. The defense has gotten a little bit healthier. The Broncos are just hard to watch, man. Sometimes they get on them. Sometimes they play. Their defense is still pretty good, but their offense is nothing to write home about. I'm going to take the Lions over the Broncos. Raiders at the Chargers. This was a tough matchup. The Chargers are home. They've been playing a little bit better at home. Phillip Rivers is not playing well, but I'm going to take the Raiders. I think Gruden's going to have these guys ready. They're fighting for a playoff spot. Cardinals at the Seahawks. Cardinals been playing pretty tough games. They've been giving guys problems, but the Seahawks are home. 11th man. 12th man, it's over. Seahawks over the Cardinals. Cowboys to the Eagles. This is going to determine who wins that division. I really don't care because the Giants got their ass kicked by both of these guys this year. Well, the Giants have to play the Eagles next week. Is the last week of the season. Hopefully they can. It depends on how this game goes. The Cowboys have been playing a little bit better on the road, but I think the Eagles are going to pull this one out somehow. It's going to be a late game field goal. I think the Eagles over the Cowboys for my other pick. What are my picks left? Where's my other script? Oh, here. Chiefs at the Bears. I'll take the Chiefs. The Bears suck. They haven't been playing well at home, so I'm taking the Chiefs. And Packers at the Vikings. I want to say the Vikings, but Kirk Cousins he's so, you can hardly tell. Sometimes he has really good games, and sometimes he has mediocre games, and sometimes he just has an average game. So it depends on how well they get the Dalvin Cook going, but I'm taking the Packers, man. You can't go along with Aaron Rodgers. So those are my Week 16 picks in the NFL. Harold, that you want to ask any questions? John says, best porn sites. Any porn site. I don't care. Playboy, all the ones. Playboy ones is good, but there's certain sites you can get without, the free ones are like good. The expensive ones, if you want to that's like the crazy shit. Like that, I don't really, free then pay. It's crazy. What was I gonna say? I was looking at the last. Where's my phone? Hold on 1 second. I think the Royal Rumble is next. I want to see here. Royal Rumble. Okay. That's NXT. No, not NXT. Yeah, I think the Royal Rumble is the next pay-per-view. So, January 26th, I want to say. Yeah. But, I don't know who's going to win that. That should be a very good Royal Rumble because there's going to be a lot of different angles. Supposedly big wrestling rumor. Edge might be coming out of retirement to wrestle. I don't know that he's supposedly signed a contract with WWE and it wasn't for his podcast anymore. He's not doing it anymore. So he's just signed another contract with WWE. So supposedly it's an in-ring contract. So I think he's coming out. He says his neck. He got cleared by the doctors that his neck is good, and he's gonna come back. For how long? I don't know how this contract's for. Is it for a year? Is it for 6 months? I don't know. But I could see him going and being an entrant in the Royal Rumble. Is he gonna win? Probably not. But it would be cool if he came out towards the end or whatever. Or you don't want him to start. Put him or bring him somewhere in the middle. It doesn't matter. He'll get a big pop. I like to see Edge fight, a few guys, but it depends on how he looks in the ring. He's been out of the ring for how long did he retire? He's been out for a while, so I think that 2011 he retired. No, hold on. Let's ask Alexa. What year did Edge retire?
Edge's retired date is April 11th, 2011.
Oh, shit. So it's been 8 years he's been out of the ring. So, that's a long time. So we'll see how he is. He still looks like he's in great shape. He's been keeping himself good. Can he go and put on a great match? He's older now, but he's still in good shape. So I don't know if he could probably pull it off. He's still very popular. Everyone loves him. He's definitely a Hall of Famer. So what the heck is this glare I'm getting all of a sudden? Anyways, but so it should be good. I'm looking forward to the Royal Rumble because I think there's gonna be some NXT guys in it too, which is also gonna be interesting to see how they do that. But Lawrence, what's up, the dog? Steve, you guys want to ask some questions? Comment about anything? Larry, how was Star Wars? Was it good? I'm hearing mixed reviews. Mostly from these stupid critics who are like, oh, it was good, but the story was kind of predictable. Just because the way J.J. Abrams, like, shut the fuck up. Listen to your goddamn snooty fucking comments about Star Wars. But really, comic book geeks are like, yeah, it was fucking awesome. And, Star Wars, big time fans like, yeah, it was great. And I'm getting some mixed, like, I just only ask a few people who saw it, who are, like, bigger Star Wars fans than me. If they're like just like me, then if they enjoyed it, then I'm pretty sure I'm gonna enjoy it. But if they're like on the fence, like it was okay, then I'm like, oh shit. But I rather not know anything. But going into it, but here's so much with the internet, you just see and hear shit. So, but I'm just going with last one I thought was good. Hopefully this is this is the end of the saga, so hopefully it's gonna be really good. It was pretty good, Larry. Good to know. Like I said, I hope I should enjoy it. So. I was trying to get my wife to go for her birthday, but instead we went to see the Nutcracker in Peekskill yesterday. It was good. It was only an hour long. It was for kids. It was great. She loved it because her sitting a certain period of time, not moving around a lot, it's kind of, besides school, which she does well in with that, sitting and paying attention, doing what she has to do. With her, when she goes out with us, it's more, I'm out with mommy and daddy, I can do a little more. So, want to know what happens? No, I don't want to know what happens, Larry. I want to watch it, going in not knowing shit. It was the last movie of the whole saga, and it's gonna be sad too. Like I said, I've been watching these since the very beginning, all of them through, and Star Wars has been a big part of my life and a lot of people's lives. They're probably gonna do more shit. Are they gonna do more movies? Probably not. Will they do spin-offs? Maybe. Will they do a TV show? They could now that they own fucking Disney. The Mandalorian is freaking awesome. If anyone hasn't seen it, I already fucking watched that shit, dude. It is cool. I had to catch up because I got it a little bit later. So everyone's like, "Oh, this is like, don't tell me." I'm like, I'm still watching it. It was really good. So I think now that Disney owns Star Wars, they're going to do some stuff. And now that they have Disney Plus, they're definitely going to do some. People are going to go out of their minds trying to do Star Wars shit. So Disney puts it out, people are going to fucking watch it. They're going to get the Disney Plus. So Disney was smart, and they got Marvel too. So. Disney's fucking. Supposedly Disney wants to buy the Yankees. Wow, like they own everything. Like they want to just keep. They're like, we're Disney. We're just gonna buy everything until we own everything, until we own the world. Like they got so much fucking money, man. It's crazy. There's another topic here. I did my picks, and yeah, Christmas. I can't believe Christmas is like 3 days away. I'm still like dumbfounded that it Thanksgiving was so late this year. So it seems like really Christmas was like all right, like you just like unbuckling your pants from eating turkey. Like, oh, what? You wake up Christmas morning and you're like, oh, like it was so short. It was only like a few weeks because Thanksgiving was so weird. It was the 28th, so it was like it's always the last Thursday of November, and the way it's fallen this year was just like, what the fuck? Or the second last Thursday, but they're just extended this year, so it made Christmas seem come a little bit faster. I think a lot of people are like, there's a lot of people out. Like we went out yesterday, it was Target and Monroe was a madhouse, dude. I've never seen I've been out before, but this was bad. But the lines were moving pretty well. I said I'll give the people at Target credit. They're doing their job. The lines was moving pretty good. They weren't like you weren't really waiting too. Like, you were waiting, but you weren't waiting long. Like the line was moving well, where you weren't like sitting there for like in the same spot for like 5-10 minutes, waiting until you even move up a little bit. I drove past Walmart. It was a freaking. You couldn't. There's no way you were finding a spot. I was like, "Fuck Walmart, dude. No way." It's just crazy people in Walmart too. So, anyone else want to ask any questions? Steve, anyone else want to ask anything about sports, entertainment, movies? They're saying that Robert Pattinson's having problems bulking up for Batman. Well, then don't fucking cast him and go get some other dude who actually looks like he can fucking beat the shit out of somebody when this guy's gonna be looks like he's gonna be prancing around in leotards and look like an idiot. Which dude, I like Robert Pattinson. Don't get me wrong, he's a good actor, but this part is not made for him. I'm sorry. I could see him more playing a villain than playing, playing Batman. Like he's more of a villainess. Mikey Elsa, what's going on, brother? Like I said, the new Batman. Like I said, I'm not looking forward to it. Like will I go see it? Yeah. Am I looking forward to it? No. Just because of the cast. Like the cast itself, like are a couple good people, but once you don't cast Batman right, I have no interest in it. Like if they would cast somebody completely different than Robert Pattinson, I'm sure it makes sense. Like they would cast Pattinson as any kind of villain, I'm down for. I would have no problem. Depends on who they picked him to be. Like I could have seen him playing a Mad Hatter or something. He's got. I think he could do that. Merry Christmas. You too, brother. But I just think that what was I talking about? Oh man, I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Anyways, but folks, I want to call in 845-825-1227. Take some questions. I'm gonna wrap it up in a few minutes. Get ready to go. Got knocked out of my fantasy leagues already, so I'm done. I'm pissed, but at least I made the playoffs in one, and actually in two out of my 3 leagues. I know that my other league I came in last. I won the fucking shitty award, the sucker award. Look who's calling in. Hold on a second. Breezy, you're live on the Funk Show. What's up?
Oh boy! Oh, Jesus Christ!
What's up, man? Well, how about them Knicks, bro? How about them Knicks?
How they look sharp last night.
I only losing by 21.
Well, it's better than losing by 30.
Oh well, either way they lost, so it don't matter. I lost.
Did you do your football picks today?
Yes, I did.
Would you go with the Giants game?
I went with the G-Man, baby.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Well, I think the Redskins suck. They're both the same. They're both 3-11, so it's going to be a terrible game. But I think Daniel Jones is back. Eli's done. Eli's like, all right, I got my win. I'm going to sit the last 2 out, guys. Thanks. Is it going to be part of this debacle anymore?
Yep. So Jones will throw his usual 4 interceptions, right?
Jones hasn't thrown that many. He's the fumbling fucker. He's like Eli was the tip pick master, and then Jones is the fumbler. Eli fumbled too, but not as much. Dude, I'm telling you, dude, Eli should have like all his interceptions. He should have half his interceptions at least, because half of them were tipped, and it was terrible. So bad. Like, I wish I could. I'm gonna have my friend Larry. Larry, if you're watching, look up or edit a video for me to put up of how many tipped pick interceptions Eli Manning gave in his career. You could have a fucking almost an hour reel of that. No joke. An hour of straight Eli tip picks at least, because he has so many. It's horrifying.
Did you talk wrestling yet?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw out my predictions right now, but before I forget.
Okay.
Reigns is winning the men's Royal Rumble, and Charlotte's winning the women's Royal Rumble. And I'm going to tell you why. Because WWE likes to, what they do is hold people back to try and make you forget about them a little bit. And if you notice, Reigns and Charlotte were nowhere to be seen on Raw and SmackDown. And what they like to do is they try and disguise it almost like we forgot about them, and then they'll all of a sudden win the Royal Rumble.
Yes.
Mark my words, it's happening.
We talked about Edge. You think he's going to come back and wrestle? And if he does, who do you think he's going to wrestle? Or you think he's going to be in the Royal Rumble, too?
Yeah, I was telling you the other day, I do think he's coming back. He's going to probably be a surprise guy in the Rumble, then fight someone at WrestleMania, which I can't figure out who the hell that's going to be, though. I'm kind of wondering where that's going to go. I think, personally, that if they can't get CM Punk to come back, that's who I think Rollins is going to fight at WrestleMania, is Edge.
I would like to see that. Who knows, man? I'm just happy that he's coming back. But the whole question is, he's been in the ring in 8 years. He retired 8 years ago. So, granted, he's still in his 40s, whatever. He's only a few years older than me, but he's still in great shape. And once he got, I guess his neck, healed long enough that he could come back. He probably didn't expect him to come back, but it's great. I think it's great if he comes back. Whoever he wrestles, I'll be happy. Whoever, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Rollins if they can't do the CM Punk Rollins match that everyone's been clamoring for. But I think it's going to be Rollins versus Edge probably.
You know what I think is going to happen? I think Vince and Triple H have talked to CM Punk. The question is what they've talked about and what they want to do. Because I think they've talked, and what I think is going to happen, this is complete out of left field scenario that I have driven in my head with CM Punk and WWE. He's going to come back and wrestle. He's not going to come back and wrestle first. He's going to come back and probably be like a general manager of like Raw or SmackDown. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
He's going to come back. I don't know when, if it's going to be before or after WrestleMania. I'm thinking more post-WrestleMania.
Okay.
But if they do pre-WrestleMania, they'd have to do it after the new year, just to have a fresh start leading into from the Royal Rumble leading into WrestleMania. Because if they do it after the Royal Rumble, it's going to be cheesy. So if they do it after the new year, good, okay. But if they do it after the Royal Rumble, forget it. It's going to be fugazi. So I think they're going to have him come back, be the Raw general manager. Him and freaking Rollins going to butt heads. Maybe setting up a match. Or CM Punk picks his opponent at WrestleMania, and it's a complete surprise. And then it's going to be someone completely, maybe it'll be Edge. You know, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see them going the general manager route because they've been there, done that with that kind of stuff. And I think with the way they have these quote-unquote brands set up now, I don't think they're going to do general managers.
Yeah,
but again, you never know. And the thing, too, is that I think at this point, if they're going to do something like that for WrestleMania, they would have started building that up already.
That's what I thought, too. Like I said, well, they could still probably start it after in the beginning of January. Like, they could start it, like, there, but even then, it might be too short of a time to build it up. Depends on who you're going to have, you know?
So listen, to all your viewers out there that watch Raw, don't watch it this week.
It's gonna be bad.
I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone. But the spoilers are already out there. Don't watch it. It's completely stupid.
What else is it? Raw's been garbage. SmackDown wasn't that great either the other night.
If you want to see a lot of DQ finishes, watch Raw this week.
Oh, right.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Wonderful. What a shocker.
On that note, I'm going to get going.
All right, Breezy, man. Thanks for calling. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Talk to you later.
The great Jimmy Fabrizio. He always calls and gives us 2 cents about his wrestling and football views and basketball shit. Anyways, I'm going to wrap it up, folks. But, folks, have a happy holidays. Have a safe. I'll be back next Sunday, welcoming in the new year, doing my week 17 picks in the NFL, and talking about my predictions for the playoffs and tons of other stuff. Which one should I do this one? What the heck happened to my thing here? Folks, have a great, happy holidays. Questions, comments, emails. JerryGman2276 at yahoo.com and JerryGman236 at gmail.com. I gotta go. I'll see you when I see you.